The cargo bay of the Wandering Star hummed with its usual discordant symphony of failing systems and makeshift repairs. Adam checked his plasma pistol one last time before holstering it beneath his worn leather jacket. Collecting debts from nobility was never simple, but the Duke of Proxima III had avoided payment for 6 standard months. That was 5 months too long by any reasonable measure. You sure about this? Cora's voice crackled through his comm implant. She was monitoring from orbit, her fingers dancing across the ship's sensor array. That estate has more security than a Galactic Council vault. Adam grinned, though she couldn't see it. The Duke gambled away his fortune on Raxian spice futures. I doubt he's paying his guards anymore. He was right. The estate's perimeter defenses were offline, and only 2 board sentries stood at the main gate. They barely glanced at his forged credentials before waving him through. Humans had a reputation in this sector. Too stubborn to cheat, too dangerous to cross. It served Adam well. The Duke's palace was a monument to excess, all crystalline spires and imported earth mahogany. Adam found the noble in his study, hunched over a holographic display showing steadily declining numbers. The Duke was Vixorian, his blue-scaled face drawn with worry, his forearms gesturing frantically at the projection. "Your Grace," Adam announced himself. The Duke spun, his vertical pupils contracting. "You, the human debt collector. I told your employer I need more time. Time's up." Adam kept his hand near his holster. 200,000 credits now. "I don't have it." The Duke's desperation was palpable. The spice market collapsed. "The Confederation froze my assets. I have nothing." Adam sighed. This was the part he hated. Then we have a problem. "Wait." The Duke's eyes gleamed with sudden calculation. "I have something else. Something valuable." That's when Adam heard the door open behind him. He turned, his hand moving to his weapon, then froze. She was unlike any being he'd encountered in 15 years of traveling the outer colonies. Humanoid, certainly. But her skin shimmered with bioluminescent patterns that shifted like aurora borealis. Her eyes were vast and dark, containing galaxies within their depths. Silver hair floated around her head as if gravity held no claim on her. "This is my wife," the Duke said quickly. "Cora, a luminary from the Andromeda Reach. Her people are extinct. She's the last of her kind. Worth millions to collectors, researchers, or—" "I'm not in the slave trade," Adam cut him off, disgusted. "Not a slave." The Duke was sweating now, an acrid smell filling the room. "In exchange, you take her off my hands, I provide documentation of debt settlement. She has value you can realize however you see fit." Adam looked at the woman, at Cora. She met his gaze with surprising calm, no fear or pleading in those cosmic eyes. Just assessment. "What do you say?" Adam asked her directly, ignoring the Duke's spluttering. Her voice was like crystal chimes. "I say that my husband lost me in a card game 3 years ago, lost his fortune 6 months ago, and his dignity sometime before that. If leaving with you means I'm free of him, then I accept this arrangement." "Now wait," the Duke began. Adam's plasma pistol was out in a heartbeat, trained on the nobleman's chest. She just agreed. "We're done here. Transmit the debt clearance to my ship, or I'll tell everyone in this sector that the Duke of Proxima III uses sentient beings as currency. See how that affects your social standing." 20 minutes later, Adam and Cora were walking through the estate gardens toward his shuttle. The real Cora, his partner still in orbit, was laughing through his comm. "Same name," Orbital Cora observed. "What are the odds?" "Astronomical," Adam muttered, then louder to his new companion. "So, Cora, mind if I call you Cora?" "It is my name," she replied simply. "Right, look, I'm not going to sell you or trade you or whatever, but I need to know what you want. Where do you want to go?" She stopped walking, those luminescent patterns on her skin pulsing brighter. "I want to go where humans go. I've been trapped in that palace for 6 years, listening to the Duke's stories about humanity. How you're the only species that looks at impossible odds and charges forward anyway. How you turned your single, unremarkable planet into a hub of interstellar trade through sheer audacity. How when the Confederation told you that you couldn't colonize past the belt, you did it anyway and made them change the rules." Adam blinked. "That's a very flattering interpretation of our history. Is it untrue?" "Well, no, but then I want to see it for myself." Her smile was radiant, literally. Light cascaded from her lips. "Take me with you. I can earn my passage." Luminaries have eidetic memory and can process data faster than most computers. I speak 47 languages. I can navigate by starlight alone. You understand we're not heroes, right? Adam felt obligated to clarify. I collect debts. My partner upstairs smuggles restricted goods. We're not exactly the best humanity has to offer. Cora laughed, and it sounded like solar wind. The Duke was the best his species had to offer. I'll take my chances with humanity's worst. Adam's calm crackled. Orbital Cora's voice came through, amused. I like her. Bring her up. We'll figure this out. As the shuttle lifted off, leaving the Duke's estate shrinking below them, Adam found himself smiling. He'd come to collect a debt and somehow acquired a crew member instead. Typical human luck, stumbling into success while aiming for something else entirely. One question, Cora said as they broke atmosphere. The Duke said luminaries are extinct. Is that true? She was quiet for a moment, her glow dimming. Yes, my people existed in pure energy states. We lived in the hearts of stars. But stars die and we died with them. I'm the last because I was willing to take physical form, to live in the cold dark between lights. She looked at him. Survival requires adaptation. I think humans understand that better than anyone. Adam nodded slowly. Yeah, he thought. That sounded about right. The wandering star appeared ahead, scarred and patched but flying true. Inside, another Cora waited, human and grounded, all practical sense and sharp wit. Together, the three of them, 2 humans and the last luminary, would make an interesting crew. Welcome aboard, Adam said. Let's see what kind of trouble we can find. Behind them, Proxima 3 fell away into the black. Ahead lay the trade routes, the frontier stations, the wild territories where rules were suggestions and humans thrived in the chaos. It was good to be human, and it was good to have companions who understood what that meant. The stubbornness, the adaptability, the sheer unreasonable refusal to give up or back down. The galaxy didn't know what it was in for.